My question today is, why is it that vegans always have to be on their best behavior? There's this notion out there, or this rumor, that if a vegan's having a bad day, then everyone they meet is forever going to be turned off to veganism because of that person's actions. It would be like the person collecting, money for an anti-child abuse cause being a jerk, and then everyone being like, well, now I'm going to go abuse children because of you. It's just ridiculous. And I think another problem is a lot of the times vegans are taking advice from non-vegans on how they think we should advocate for animals. And there's value in getting input from a non-vegan, but most of the time I think that input is self-serving. They're trying to tell you what they most would like you to do for their comfort rather than for your effectiveness. I think that vegans need to trust their instincts more than they trust their desire to, please others, because I think a lot of vegans, being that they are compassionate and caring people, they don't want to offend people or hurt people's feelings. But a lot of the times when non-vegans are telling them that something bothers them, I think that's a good thing. You're trying to get them to realize that there's something that they either don't know or are ignoring about how animals are treated that they do need to know, and it's not good. It's not pleasant. It's going to be unsettling. It's going to trouble them. They're not going to want to hear it, and so it's going to create a reaction in them. That's not a bad thing. When I deal with people in the grocery stores and I get a negative reaction, I try to remember that that negative reaction is just as great in some ways as a positive reaction, because it means that they are having a reaction. If they just laugh it off and walk away in sort of a, whatever kind of way, maybe I didn't reach that person. But if they get mad, it means something I said struck a chord with them. I think that there's definitely a potential that something good comes out of that, even though in the moment it's not fun to be the object of their hatred. But I think a lot of vegans and a lot of non-vegans see that as, oh, you don't want to have those negative interactions. But I think those negative interactions are, part of this process. People don't want to know the awful things that are happening. And part of changing the world is making people realize that we know it's happening and we can't ignore it. And we're going to bring it to your attention until we start to address it. So my advice is, trust your instincts. You probably can tell what's been effective for you and what hasn't, and don't listen to other people trying to explain to you how you should be doing things if you feel like you've got a good system going for you.